Good morning, everyone. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options and the morning preparation video. It is May 26th, the last Friday of the month, and also we are right ahead of a 3-day weekend. Yahoo, huh? 3 days. And in that 3-day weekend, I always consider them to be extra dangerous. There's so many things that could happen, and particularly during holiday weekends and things like that, there's so many things that could happen affecting, potentially affecting the overall market. One of the things that, comes to mind, and God forbid they happen, but there are a lot of evildoers out there in the world that like to use holidays in a way to make a point, to terrorism attacks and things like that. Those kind of things can obviously affect the market, and then you just have, your normal over the holiday things that can create lots of emotion or something heading forward into the next week. So I always tend to lighten up my accounts ahead of a 3-day weekend, and that's what I've done this week. I've been taking profits on trades pretty much all week, and have now narrowed down to just a few trades that I plan to carry forward into next week. And unless something dramatically changes, that will likely stay that way. Now, futures are pointing to a lower open today, and we have some signals here of concern or caution. Anytime we're up here around market highs, we have to have a plan for the potential of reversals. And I don't want to see this as being bearish, but I don't want to see it as bullish either. I want to see it as somewhere in the middle. We have the potential to go either direction here. So it's really vital as a trader that we remain objective. We don't want to look at things through rose-colored glasses. We don't want to be all gloom and doom, thinking that, trying to apply our perceptions or our bias to the market is truly a waste of time. We need to see the market for what it is and see the price action for what it is and prepare for any eventual happening and be ready to respond and react to that. Whether we understand it, whether it makes sense or not, we need to follow through. Okay? So what I see right here is a market that gapped up above this resistance level, and looking to have probably a high probability after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days up, a high probability that support will be tested, if not today, soon. Okay? And this is still below. Failed to make a new closing high. So the diamonds did not break out. Even though it broke this resistance level, it has not broken out as on the overall index, and a pullback should not only be expected, but should probably be seen as positive. And a positive pullback holds support. A positive pullback will find buyers at price support. If it doesn't, we have to be prepared for the fact that we could reverse and go all the way back down, because we have no major price support in this area except over here, and we could stop and just get stuck in a range again. Well, that's the last thing I want to see. I want to see price movement, but be prepared for up, down, or sideways, because that is certainly always in the cards for the market. Okay, let's take a look at the SPY. SPY clearly broke out and has remained yesterday stronger than the other, um, than obviously the diamonds. But you can see now it looks like we're going to give back, even at the open, we're going to give back most of that candle, and we'll be falling back toward this gap. If we move lower and fill that gap, that's okay to me as long as it holds support. If it fails to hold support, we're going to have to, well, really shift gears here and be prepared for that to occur. If it does hold support, same thing is true. We're going to want to be prepared for the potential of more upside in this market. IWM is a sick puppy. Sick. IWM still in a downtrend, and we popped above this downtrend, didn't hold it, and now we look like we're going to open and really show a failure at resistance here. So be real careful. IWM could be the one giving us the clue, or one of the clues of the potential pullback, or even leading the overall market lower. Obviously, I mean, we don't want this to become the trend of the market. So watch this closely. If this can't perform, we have to tuck that away as part of the overall market. Now, on the other hand, the complete polar opposite of that is the Qs. Q is extremely strong, doesn't seem like it has any willingness to stop powering higher. Even this morning with the market showing lower, Qs are barely responding to that. So watch this one closely. This one has the ability to lift everything up. So if the Qs remain strong and energy remains strong here, the Qs could have the authority here, the strength to just kind of hold everything and to lift this market back up on this pullback that we're seeing this morning. So be prepared. Now, as we move toward this 3-day weekend, you can really expect that I will not be searching for new trades. I won't rule out the possibility that I could trade or find a trade, but I am not in any way, shape, or form going to be rushing to a trade ahead of a 3-day weekend. I'm going to protect my capital. I will be prepared to trade when I come to work on Tuesday morning, and I won't have the worry over the long weekend by holding a bunch of risk into that weekend. On the earnings front, we have only 14 companies reporting today. None of them are what I would consider to be major companies. We have a couple of really big reports today. Durable goods at 8:30 and GDP at 8:30. Both of those are fairly significant numbers, and both of them have been showing a little bit of weakness here. So we might want to be a little bit cautious as watchful of those numbers when they roll out. Consumer sentiment is always important, but rarely does it move the market unless there's a big surprise. So also keep in mind that we have a Fed speaker today, which no big surprise there. It seems like that's an everyday occurrence now. Okay, everyone. Hey, ahead of this long weekend, I want to just say thank you to everyone. Thank you for your participation with Hit and Run Candlesticks and Right Way Options. Thank you for all the kind words that you guys provide us. Really do appreciate that, and ask everyone to be safe and have a wonderful weekend. Be safe. Come back here, next Tuesday. Be ready to trade. But have a fantastic weekend. Okay, everyone. You take care of yourselves. Thank you very much, and I will talk to you soon.